Hi, I'm Ben. As usual, I'm enjoying my coffee. But this tip is about changing the oil in my 3-in-1 lathe, which is a very awkward job. I will show it for to get out. They didn't leave much room, but we will go through it in detail. I will show this is it. Now, this is how to get out my oil. This little screw, to screw this out, get a means to get down in here to drill, to suck the oil out, and then take the plate off and the gasket to clean it. This screw, and I don't have an awful lot of room between here and my wall, but that's beside the point. I still need to get down in here. Now, I'm enjoying it. The means of that, I have bought something, hopefully I'll be able to do it, and that is a pump that runs off a car battery, which I'm lucky enough to have one. I think this is thin enough to go down in to the gearbox and operate. Hopefully we will get the oil pumped out of it and get it cleaned. So that's another stage. This is an old battery I put a bit of a charge in it for to carry. This is neutral, live. They're just checking that I have it wired up right. Now, that's new. I'm just checking that it works okay before I start. This should go into the pipe all right. Let's see if it works. Oh yes. Yes. Nice. Hopefully that should do the trick. It wasn't very expensive. I think it cost me about £16 or something like that. But it'll do other jobs too. It'll do the cars or the wee tractor or whatever, and I can find other jobs for it and not go to waste. I'm about to rig the pump up and start, see if we can get it siphon the oil out of the gearbox, and we'll show it getting rigged up. Negative. Positive. That's the pump charged up, rigged up. Now to start with, off the screw this off. This is where the pipe. Let's see if the pipe was thin enough to go down in. No, it won't turn. Won't go in. I'll have to screw the plate off. Well, seeing that is a non-starter, what about taking the oil window off? I might get it in there. Now, I'll get this off. We will try and get it in there. It's just keeping this pipe lower than this one. That looks like it all. Now, this is it all. Look, tray about half full. So we have to pump it. Take the screw out, pump it in with oil can. Yeah, I'll have to measure in the oil can how much came out of it, and maybe a drop more than this into it should do the job. Now I poured the oil into this little jug now to make sure how much I had in it. It's up to the second hole. So if I bring it up to about the third hole, that'll be slightly more, and pump it in with my oil can. So I will clean this. This is the waste oil that I took out of it. I will get rid of this, clean it, and put proper oil in. It says in the book engine oil, so that's what I will use. Now this is the little pump, all clear, all cleaned out. It pumped it nicely. I'm pleased with this little pump now. It done the job. It will do all our jobs. This is a diaphragm working it, but we managed that okay. A handy little tool, useful I would imagine for stationary engines, etc. Now the amount of oil I took out of my machine was just coming up to the second hole, and I have it just slightly above the second hole. This is nice fresh oil, and I will put it in, but I will get the cover done first. Now the last time I changed the oil on this, I couldn't get a new one. They didn't have one in stock. So I had to get a fibre washer and stick it on this bit because it's a threaded piece and the threaded piece is practically welded inside. I could get it out if I got a new one, but they didn't have one in stock. So as I say, I had to stick it, make sure it was nice and firmly stuck before I put the oil in. Now, hoping I could get a new one, I had squeezed this off, as you've seen, took it off. I didn't force this off just in case until I could get a new one, but I've tried 3 times, they don't have one in stock, so I'm going to have to restick this one. I'm glad I didn't crack the glass or break it. It's made of strong plastic, but I'm glad I didn't crack it or break it. So I'm going to wait till I get a couple more washers, fibre washer, and stick this before I put the oil in. Now that is it. So I will wait till I get a couple of fibre washers and show you me sticking it. Now, pardon me, we're at the process of changing the gear oil in the 3-in-1 lathe. As I was explaining, I tried to get one of these and they were out of stock. So the last time I had to screw it off, it broke and I stuck it on. Now I'm going to have to stick it on again. I'm looking for the fibre washer that I got. It's there. My daughter gave me glue for to stick it. She reckons it'll do the job. It's Gorilla super glue, made in the USA. It says on it very, very strong. There's enough in there for to stick it. So we'll have a go at it and let's get sticking. Now this is the part and this is the fibre washer. Lovely, perfect fit. Should hold the glue okay. Gorilla Super Glue, incredibly strong. Made USA. So we'll have a go at using this. Thanks to my daughter. I'm giving it another clean with the rag to clean the dust of it. I washed it down with thinners to get the oil off it and cleaned it. Now this is the washer will stick glue. That's get it all on. Yes. Now the glass. I want to keep the center of the glass clean. Keep pressure on it. And you let that sit for a while. This is the weight just to keep the pressure on it, to keep it. It's supposed to stick very quick setting, but I leave it for a couple of hours just to be on the safe side. Now, this is nicely stuck with the crocodile glue, and I have this plate done, so all I have to do now is pump my oil into pumping it in till they get it all in. Now it seems to be doing its job, seems to be holding okay, so we will give that a try. Put the plug in, get the oil up around it. Nice one. So we'll let it go and give it a try for a while and check it. Well, now that's the oil changed in my 3-in-1 lathe gearbox. It must be 2 years since I changed it, but I'll get in touch with them again and see if I can get an oil window and have one just in stock. See if this wee window keeps up, holds it. So this is Ben. I hope some of you have found this of interest. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your comments. Thank you. This is Ben.